In example 7, we're going to use the addition method in systems of equations containing fractions. So we're going to solve the given systems of equations in two variables by addition. The first equation is x over 3 plus y over 6 equals 3. The second equation is x over 2 minus y over 4 equals 1. So the best thing to do, just to make this easier on yourself, is to be able to clear the fractions. In order to do that, we need to multiply each equation of fractions by the least common denominator. So for the first equation, the least common denominator is 6. 6 times x over 3 becomes 6 divided by 3, x, which becomes 2x. Plus 6 times y divided by 6 gives you 6 divided by 6, which is plus y. And then 6 times 3 is 18. In the second equation, we can multiply everything by the LCD here, which is 4. So 4 times x divided by 2 is 2x. 4 times minus y over 4 becomes minus y. And then 4 times 1 is 4. So now, instead of using the first two as original equations, I would recommend using these ones now since we don't have fractions in them. Meaning that when you have to come back and back substitute. So we'll come back to that. So now, in this scenario, we can then add the two equations to eliminate the y variable and then solve the resulting equation. So the y variable is what we can eliminate here because we're going to get 0. So let me go ahead and highlight that. And then also we need to correct what it says in that statement, which is we're eliminating the y variable. So now we have 4x equals 22, and divide both sides by 4, and therefore reducing that fraction we get x, which is equal to 11 over 2. And then what we can do is we can substitute x equals 11 over 2 into the first equation. Now again, the first equation that we have that was given was the fraction, but we changed it to be 2x plus y equals 18. So since we got a fraction as a solution, let's use that one instead of this one because they both are equal to each other. So therefore we have 2x plus y equals 18, and we determined that x was equal to 11 over 2, so we have 2 times 11 over 2, which that means 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we're left with 11, plus y equals 18. And then subtract 11 to both sides, and we get y, which is equal to 7. And so therefore, the solution is now the x variable, which is 11 over 2, or the x coordinate, and then the y coordinate is 7. And then we can check it in the other equation. So we can plug in 11 over 2 in the equation for x over 2 minus y over 4 equals 1. And this becomes 11 over 4 minus 7 over 4, which is equal to 1, and then 4 over 4 equals 1.